Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Colorful Streamer Battle Season 1, brought to you by Colorful and NVIDIA GeForce India. My name is Ratsi, and we are going to be live with Warzone. That's right, this time we've got quite a interesting bunch of streamers who are going to be, playing in a custom lobby, and we're going to be spectating each of their streams. So remember, guys, this particular stream has no delay, but we are going to be spectating each of their perspectives, and these guys are running a delay so that we don't want to give you guys any further extra delay, if you guys know what I mean. Now, joining me for this broadcast is gonna be Nitin Rambo Kamlesh and Abhi Gaming Madness Ja. How's it going, boys? How are things looking your way for this Warzone tournament?
I mean, things are looking really interesting. So
This is great. This is how we start things now. But yes, things are looking really awesome. I'm very excited to be here, man.
All right, that's good to know. That's actually brilliant to know, right? So we've got 13 teams in front of us, right? We've got all these guys, right? First, let me talk about the people who have been here since the beginning of the Colorful Streamer Battle, and we had, I think, 3 teams so far. Actually, not 3, make that 5 teams who have been here since the beginning. And that's going to be Cigar YT, Hades Plays, Mad Clown, Falcon Gaming, and ST16, right? Now, moving on to the overall scoreboard between these lads, you can see that both Cigar YT and Hades Plays are currently at 151 points. Now that is actually because both Cigar and Hades, they took part in the first set of events, so they got that 1 participation point. But Cigar won the Valorant tournament, with Hades winning the Warzone tournament, and you can see that they are neck and neck right now. So this tournament could probably make it or break it for either of them, but we'll find out in a bit. What do you guys think, all these players who are currently in the leaderboard right now? Because the winner of this, the top streamer in this, will be getting an amazing prize from Colorful themselves.
I mean, you know what's coming. Like everyone knows what's coming from Colorful, and they are trying their level best to get that exclusive prize from them. I mean, as far as what I've seen in this series, I mean, all these streamers are giving their hearts out. They're playing their game to perfection, and it's kind of going good. What do you say, Gaming Madness?
I mean, I'm just looking at the top 2 teams in the leaderboard, man. 151, 166. They're so close, and it's like the prize is so close. They're right there. So of course, it's a big prize to get, and I mean, any team at the moment as well can go for it. But I mean, these 2 guys, I mean, they're so close, and I'm excited to see what can happen in this one.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen here in this particular tournament, right? So we are waiting for the players to ready up as we jump into the first game. Now, Warzone, right? This is going to be a 3-map series, right? All of them are going to be playing in the new Verdansk in 1984. Now, for those of you who are unaware, Call of Duty Warzone recently dropped their 3rd season, right? New battle pass, new skins, and all brand new map altogether. Well, it's not brand new, it's pretty much Verdansk, but back in time in 1984. We're going back in Cold War, so it's going to be interesting. A lot of new weapons, a lot of new strats. I think a lot of new features and additions have been made to the game, which is going to make this particular series interesting.
I mean, the map, yeah, I mean, the map looks, I mean, it's almost the same map, but I mean, it looks more different in the same way. It's like there's some new things added into the map, and I think it just like adds some difference as compared to the current current going on Verdansk map. And now in 1984, it looks quite different. But I mean, I don't think so. It's going to be that hard for everybody to jump into it.
Yep, exactly. So today, 3 games, 3 maps. Right, it's gonna be crazy. The return to Verdansk in 1984. I'm pretty excited. Are we gonna see any of the teams try and get that bonus for finding Adler? Would anybody want to go for that? Because I think you get a really good bonus from that, correct?
Oh yes, that's the thing that's curious that they added that, and it's pretty cool that they're still continuing that from Black Ops Cold War to here. It's pretty good that they've actually added that now. So I think a lot of people must be going for it, and it's pretty cool that there's some exciting things that you can get.
Yeah. So what's the reward that a squad can get if they do find Adler, like in a game of Call of Duty Warzone?
I think that would go with I think more information can go with about Kamlesh, because Kamlesh must be knowing much more about. I think he has gone through that Adler mission over there.
So the thing is, Rats, I was hoping you'd say Call of Duty dropped their new nuke onto Warzone rather than Season 3, because they just nuked out Warzone
Oh yeah,
completely.
see that is Verdansk in the present, right? That's why we're going back in time, right? And I love how Activision and the Call of Duty franchise have roped in the Cold War storyline into Warzone, giving it that new dynamic lore-wise as well. Because I think if you guys remember when Season 2, I believe it was Season 2 or season, I think it was Season 1 that dropped, right? The new Cold War season for Warzone. We saw the introduction of a new character, a new antagonist, right? I believe his name goes by Hazard, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but the thing is, what Activision is doing is quite smart. I mean, they are not letting the story die in two of their best franchises, Cold War and Warzone.
Right.
And come to a position where the two railroads, which are going separate, are converging to one point where they've actually managed to fill the void and combine it to a same sequence. And now it just feels like they're combining it to a special mixture, and it's working out for them. It is working out for them. We're seeing characters in Cold War being used in Warzone, and that battling to Warzone as well. So I think they're coming up with a completely different mix. So everything has got to do with what's going on with these updates and the seasons and the storyline which is coming out.
Yep, and I also noticed this is not just a tactic that's followed by Warzone, because even other battle royales have been following this. I think of next event that is coming in a couple of days from now, Fortnite also has a very strong lore when it comes to each of their seasons, when it comes to the gem and the dimensional rift coming to a break, right? I think Fortnite also, they have clocked in the most number of players in a single session during their last seasonal event. I believe it was the Marvel Avengers one, and they had like I think close to 70 million. I could be wrong with the numbers here, but it was definitely a high number, and that it's something that should not be missed out on, because all these battle royals following with this kind of campaign style, kind of like a story based style with all their games, giving that bit of added lore, which allows lore masters to go ahead and check out some, just go ahead and check out some more what's happening here and there, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, looking at Fortnite, I mean, what they're doing is it's insane. I mean, the things that they're doing with starting from Avengers and going into this rift, it's incredible how these battle royale games are adding much more story, much more lore into it. It's not only Warzone, it's also Fortnite, it's also Apex Legends.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot about Apex as well. Apex is doing a good job with that by introducing new characters and adding them to the storyline mix. Right? I do really love what they've done with Season 8, where they brought back an old hero and then all hell breaks loose and he's included in the Apex Legends free for all showdown.
Oh yeah, and even in Season 9, they're adding much more. They're adding Titanfall 2's character into it, and then bringing that kind of combination of like, oh, there's Titanfall 2 and how the storyline continues. So it's pretty cool that these games are adding the storylines of games that are single player based, and now they're adding that into a multiplayer battle royale game just to connect these two games or few games, whatever it is, and connect these storylines and give players some depth to the characters that they're playing with.
Yep, indeed, man, indeed. Now it looks like we're gonna find out from the admins whether the game has gone live, because the streamers are running a delay, so they are probably well ahead in the game, and we're just waiting here in the sidelines as backup just to see what's happening. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back with the game after this. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be starting off our first map here, and looks like we are gonna be giving a quick spectate to Hades plays one of the two contenders here as the map has begun. Now remember, these guys are running a delay and we are just watching it with the delay right here. So we're going to start off with our boy Hades plays. He's already dropped in. I believe this is the first phase, correct?
Looks like it. He had a secondary gun, but it looks like it's the first phase.
Yep.
Things are going fine.
Yep. I mean, so far so
So far,
good.
so good.
So far
Yes.
so good. Yeah, he's also got the scavenger contract where he has to collect 3 crates. That because I've noticed like in all the battle royales, Warzone has to be the one where you have to consider your economy as well, because the cash that you make from all your contracts becomes super useful when it comes to getting your loadout drops, your revives, and even the kill streaks, because those kill streaks definitely matter in the late game, of Warzone. It looks like, Hades, they have acquired a helicopter for themselves, so they've got some free transport. So
I mean,
look,
what these guys, what Mackle is doing right now, I mean, that was quite smart, when you go
oh,
downtown
this is not Mackle, by the way. This is Hades place.
Hades, apologies, Hades. So when they go downtown and they went straight up for the bigger buildings, the bigger prize, they got better loot, they got better ground to cover. And since it's just down to a limited number of teams, they can take the chance downtown because now there's going to be much traffic about there. There's going to be much proximity, and they are going to be free to roam and get the weapons of their choice. And as you know, they are loaded right now. I mean, they got the money, they got the armor, they got their streaks loaded up. I mean, their team is all stacked up. To be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean, see, they got the money they needed. They got the loadout drop, and I believe some of them also invested in some kill streaks here and there. I mean, you can see Hades; he's already gotten his perks up with his weapon. Plus, they've also got the helicopter, right? So they can go ahead and transport. Now, speaking of Mackle, right? Taking a look at his perspective right now, he's also got himself a helicopter, and looks like they are going in for a bounty target by the looks of things. And it looks like we're gonna see the first engagement coming in. It looks like Team Mackle, they are going to be taking quite a bit of damage here on the helicopter, but they're going to get off on it, and two of their members get knocked down immediately.
That
uh,
is not good.
Oh, but they did manage to complete the contract. They did manage to get the win,
No,
though. But
Mackle.
Mackle, gets tagged up, takes
What?
him down.
Oh my god, that was a good takedown. That was a good takedown.
Yeah, that was brilliantly done there by Mackle over there, and that was actually pretty close. 3 of his members got taken down, and now all of them have been sent to the gulag. So another thing I love about Warzone is that you have a chance to come back, right? If you get taken down within, I think, the certain 15 minutes of the game, you have a one-time chance to go to the gulag and have a chance to come back if you win your gulag fight. So right now, Mackle, only person left alive in his squad who has not been to the gulag. The rest of them currently at the gulag, and they will be coming in shortly. I mean, have they gone to the gulag, or are they completely
No, they are in the gulag. I mean, this is the first knock that they have had, and they are in the gulag. But the thing is, they're the only three who went to the gulag, so they gotta wait for an opponent to go back in
right,
and
understood.
knock them out.
Yeah, it looks like
Since it's a larger map with like phase one, so we're just seeing the slow Mackle spots in instead of the teammate falling in, and he's gonna be going for a knock, but he does knock out the armor, does not manage another kill. He gets spotted in return, and he is gonna go for a passive style play here. He's gonna be loading up his armor, and I think he's gonna be jumping down.
I mean, with the distance from
Oh!
the other team, they could try and push him if they want to. Now, Champy Boy, he is back in the game along with Bearded Panda and Cabra. And looks like Mackle, he knows they're going to be pushing up these stairs, though. Finds one who goes in aggressive, goes ahead with the spray down, throws the nade to prevent the push coming in further up, though. He's going to be holding onto this roof with the rest of his team while they have gone to the other side. So, Mackle, he is all alone till his team can get some weapons and regroup, but he does have 2 armor packs available. He doesn't have any nades to work with, no extra kill streaks as well, so he is gonna have to be waiting here. Spots one, takes him down, goes in for the second, tries to go in for the finish though, switches weapons and takes down the second person as well, as they are going to be taken down. I believe that is going to be Team Angzy. I believe which team did he just eliminate right there? I believe it was team. I think it was Team Mad Clown that just got eliminated. Like 3 of their members just got taken down there by Mackle single-handedly, and this man is just absolutely on fire right now.
My god, I'm just looking at this tight corner he is in, and then all of a sudden he just kills all these people. It's crazy. Like he switches weapon, and that's a very smart move because he switches weapon to a SMG much faster in a way, and then he kills them off. It's very well done. Even though he has no teammates available at that point. So my god, that was very, very well done.
Yeah, bro.
Also, just letting the chat know and everyone expecting this that the banned weapons in this game are gonna be Psycho Pistols, Roskin, and M16 because they didn't nerf it, but it wasn't nerfed as much as we expected it to. So they were like broken weapons. So we had to go for the ban of those weapons in this game. So it's gonna be fair gameplay for all the streamers. It's gonna give them a fair chance to play out.
All right. Let's turn our attention as we saw that insane hold there by Mackle. We're gonna go ahead and switch to another member, Mirror FPS. Now, these guys they did win a earlier Warzone Invitational that happened a couple of I believe that happened a couple of months ago, and
Yeah.
he was in the winning squad. As right now, he's got a squad of his own, and it looks like they are going to be rolling together in a truck. And they also have a bounty to take care of, so it looks like we might see another possible fight coming in between these guys.
I
It's
mean,
gonna
I don't know
be
how you feel about this, guys, but don't you think trucks are overpowered in Warzone? I mean, don't you have that one sense like
I
the
mean,
level of armor that they have and the speed and the firepower that they can withstand? I mean, my man.
This is why an RPG is very important, right? Because see, an RPG, see two hits from an RPG, or even if you have like three guys just completely mag dumping a single truck with an RPG is enough to blow it up. And also, oh, it looks like he spotted one, goes in for the spam though, and doesn't manage to take. I think both of them are still alive. Gets one with the grenade, and the second one falls as well as they complete their bounty and they take down another member of the team. It looks like they're going to be spotting out some more, and they are going for blood. I mean, you can see the intensity in his face and the callouts he is making from his team. They are going very aggressive on this guy. They are not letting him run away. And there you go.
and they take him
You
down.
know what's the shocking fact right now, Rats?
No shocking
The
fact.
squad he eliminated was none other than Siga YT.
Oh my god, that is the number one. They are actually right now
Exactly.
number one in the overall scoreboard. Yeah, so Cigar White Tea, they are gonna be down. I actually wonder what he is up to. I believe Cigar White Tea is currently in the Gulag, but I believe he might have come back as he is landing. Because remember, guys, they're all playing with a delay, so it is possible we might see Cigar White Tea getting taken down here. And looks like we might actually see his perspective of how he got hunted down by Team Mirror.
I mean, I think this is the redeployment of him coming back into the game.
I mean, we'll find out. Let's just keep our eyes on to Cigar while this happens, right? So Warzone, we see all these teams perform, we see all these teams playing, and Warzone is also a game that has generated a lot of hype within the Call of Duty community. I mean, a lot of people play this game. It is free to play, available on Battle.net. Like, if you guys want to try out Warzone, you can go ahead, try it out. And remember, if you want to win your games in Warzone, frames win games with the RTX 30 series now coming into effect, and also DLSS now being a new feature added into Warzone. You know, you can experience those high frame rates because those frame rates matter, right? If you want to get those shots, I mean, with Nvidia Reflex as well, which reduces the latency, that makes your shots more accurate. So you know, you don't get that point where, you know, you snipe someone's head and the next thing you know, they didn't die, right? It's like the bullet didn't even register, right? And so if you have the high frame rate with Nvidia Reflex on, you're probably gonna be a winner for sure.
That's,
I mean, that
that's
is very
definitely
important.
true.
That is very important. If you don't get that sniper shot, it's like very annoying at the same point. And it's like it's not surprising with what LSS is because there are more
Speaking, I
FPS
mean,
and all of that is very much important in this case.
Yep.
speaking of high action paced gameplay, I think we should check out Mirror's perspective on what's going on in the game, Rats.
All right, so looks like Mirror. I'm gonna go switch to Mirror yet again. I mean, he is got another bounty, and it looks like he's chasing now. As to who this bounty is, I have no idea, but it looks like he is going in with two trucks, and they are going in super aggressive here. This could be good. You can see they're already
a joint
starting.
push?
Yep, they're starting the firefight already though. I mean, the smoke coming in from the trucks kind of makes me believe that the trucks are very low on HP. But here you go, Team Mirror gonna go in aggressive. They know they have to take down a squad here, and he is going in charging with that LMG silencer. Spots one,
Oh my
spots two,
God.
takes
that
down,
is a-
but
What?
gets taken down immediately, gets 2 kills, and he is sent to the Gulag. Now we won't know which team he was facing
No,
off.
the team. Ratsi, which he was facing to was Anish Max. So Anish Max did walk away with that one kill. But wait, look at his teammates.
Uh,
Realistic is engaging himself in the
All
fire
right,
here.
we're going to switch to Anish Max here, as he was the team that was being hunted down, so we can see a better perspective as to what happened. So Anish Max, I think this is a bit earlier because the delays are different. So they are going to be hunting in. You can see the trucks are already jumping in here aggressively. So let's take a look. I'm not sure if Anish Max was the guy who was downed here. I believe yes, he was.
Yes,
like
he
you.
was. He was the first person to get downed out in this for his team.
Yeah,
But quick trades coming in and Bullet. I mean, he came in when the team needed him. He really did that. And,
but
Oh, what?
he just got
Surprise.
striked, man.
I mean, you could see the laughter in his face too. He definitely got surprised there. He didn't know what was going on, right? Now let's go ourselves. Oh, look at his Gulag game. Will he be able to win this though? I believe this is the Magnum, correct? Oof.
Oh, it gets one shot. Boom. That's it. That's all you need.
That's
then
all
he
you
goes
need.
right
I
in.
mean, you can see the celebration in his face as well. He is pumped and he is hyped, right?
I mean, he's enjoying his game.
Oh, he is
I
definitely.
mean, he is
Oh,
one of
more
the.
than that.
Personally, I can tell you about something about him is he is enjoying his gameplays now. You know why? Because my man, he got upgraded to an RTX 30 series graphic card recently, and he is enjoying true ray tracing along with DLSS, and he is having the fun of his time in all the games he plays. And today in Warzone, and with DLSS update coming in, he's just having the time of his life. I mean, look at him; he's just happy and having fun.
Oh yeah, he's definitely having fun. Now we're going to take our focus towards Mirror here, as two of his teammates are remaining. They are alive, as the rest of them are going to be coming back into this. I believe he had a bit of a fight with someone and took them down. But there are some teams that we haven't gotten our eye on, for one of them being Falcon Gaming here, as he has gotten a helicopter with his boys, and it looks like they are holding this Gulag. I mean, they are still in the circle. They are still in it for the running, because the placement points also come into play with Warzone, right? I think first place gets 20 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Rats. To wrap you about the placement point, the first points gets 20 points, the second place gets 15 points, third gets 13, fourth gets 10, fifth gets 6, and sixth gets 5 points. And from 7 to 10, it's 3 points, and from 11 to 20, it's 2 points.
So it is confirmed that everyone's going to be getting 2 points in for every game they
Irrespective,
play.
yeah.
Irrespective, they're going to get 2 points. And so let's see how Falcon Gaming fares out in this particular matchup, because see, they're playing it safe, right? They're not going in for like a kill heavy kind of game. They're playing it very, very safe, unlike Mackle and Hayes.
I mean, it's the most underrated strategy in Warzone, where you actually play super passive. You go for the streaks and you take the streaks in your favor. I mean, that is a very passive game style, but it does prove successful in most cases. The only
mean,
times when you make mistakes is because you're getting rushed by three squads.
I mean, it's a way to go with it. I mean, you don't have to always push in, because sometimes if you push in and you don't really know what you're doing, you will lose the whole team, and that is not what you want. So sometimes having that slow push and holding your location for a long time definitely helps.
Indeed, right? Always going ahead and playing for the late game. Now let's take a quick look at other people that we can find. We do have Shubham, who is still in the running, 2 members alive, and he is gonna be all alone here in I believe this is downtown.
It's downtown, but he's flushing the same places what Mackle did. So all these places we saw first what Mackle had gone through, and this is what Mackle had flushed out. So he's flushing the same places that Mackle has been. So he and his team have actually wiped out this full area. So he's not going to be finding much loot here.
Yeah, I mean, but still, it is within the same circle, right? So I think he's also going ahead playing in for those placement points, because right now no one is taking any major fights, right? No one wants to take that risk with any fights. So we'll keep our eyes on to Anish Max for now. I believe Cigar Whitey is still in the running, right?
I think I want to see what Falcon does. I mean, with the helicopter, he was going in for a quick buy. I want to know what Falcon is gonna proceed on with that buy.
Alright, so switching on with to Falcon Gaming's perspective, I mean, looks like they are very close to a particular squad there. They've got the UAV, and that has given them a location that there is a squad right in front of them. They're trying to find where this person is. I mean, as you can see in the map readings, they are very close. Now, there are 4 members in Falcon and only 2 points spotted in there. He has no idea if the other team has a ghost enabled or not. But Falcon, he is going forward, spots out one, takes in the shots, gets his armor clipped though, and switches to the akimbo, gets the kill. Beautifully done right there. As Falcon, they will get the kill. Smart play with the akimbo though. I mean, this is the first time I've actually seen someone utilize the overpowered akimbo in Warzone.
I mean, it's not overpowered, to be honest. As a Psychov, 160 rounds, right? That's how much packs. 2 pistols, 85 rounds each. That is a beast.
Yep. And someone from Falcon Gaming's team, they did get taken down, and he's going to go ahead for the revive. Stops it midway as he is also getting shot, and he's going to get run over. And I believe this is the squad. I think this is Mirror Gaming and squad, if I'm not mistaken.
My man, that was 4 squads fighting there. The 4th squad was AKA as the Clusterfire. They ordered a Clusterfire strike there as well. So that was 4 squads fighting in that one spot.
Right. They just came aggressive, and look
So,
at the.
Give me a context, Rats. That was Anish Max squad there, Falcon squad, Cigar squad who came in the truck, mind you, and Mirror squad as well. So the 4 squads are fighting it out in that one place.
Yeah, because
that is absolutely insane right now.
Yeah, and I think Cigar Squad, they came out on top. I think Mirror Squad already did not take part in that zone fight as we did see them earlier in the circle. But Cigar YT, looks like these guys, they have come out on top of this one. Because see, Cigar, he is looking to win this, right? And also even Team Hades, right? Even these guys are still alive, because these 2 teams are the teams to look out for, because depending on their placement for this, coming matchup, like this coming tournament, right, we will know who's going to be closer to that overall leaderboard position, right? As Team Hades and Team Cigar, they are going neck and neck against each other.
And I mean, that's definitely true. They're so close. They're literally battling it out, and this is very much important for either of these teams to go take the first place in this tournament.
I mean, I'm just waiting for Warzone to, give that one circle where they choke all the players in. You're gonna have that back-to-back fights coming in. Because as of now, I think, I guess around 7 odd teams are still alive. 7 to 9 teams are alive in this circle.
Yeah, but it looks like Team Mirror, they got taken down though. I'm not sure which team was the one that dealt the damage there, but I believe it might be Team Mackle or.
This is really bad for this team right now, because he's packed up. He's completely packed up in this small area. This is not really a good spot to be in.
Yeah, I mean,
even though he's
also out of armor. Oh, but he gets out. Oh, the reload and the timing comes into play, and he gets taken down immediately there.
That was just sad. I mean, he was playing it. I mean, there was no mistakes which I was doing. He was playing it perfectly. But the one hiccup in the wrong time, the reload.
Yep. Oh, and now we're going to actually see the fight that unfolds. It looks like it was Team Mackle that approached Team Mirror and took out the 2 of his members. And now we're going to see how it goes. Precision airstrike coming in their way. And Team Mackle, so far, they are looking very dominant in this first game here.
I mean, they are looking very much dominant, but there's one teammate has been down so far. But I mean, we have seen his skills. They go aggressive, and so far they're doing pretty good. And I mean, right now they don't have to go aggressive as much. They have to, calm themselves down, stay a little bit away. And so far, that's what they're doing right now, and that's working out very well for them.
And all right, so that means what I saw in Mackle's screen said that the gulag is closing. So anyone who dies right now aren't gonna be having second chances unless and until they are rezzed out by their team. They can buy out the res for the team. But besides that, no one is going to be fighting out in the gulag. If they die for real. No second chances given to them.
This is the boiling part. This is where It's like
Yeah.
no teammates need to die. They have to play very carefully at this point. They have to see what they need to do.
Like,
They don't have to push that hard, in my opinion.
yep, I mean they have to stick, yes, but they also
Exactly.
shouldn't, they shouldn't go out of hand, overextend. They also shouldn't, be there in a straight line, because you never know when that
Also,
stray sniper bullet is gonna get like a triple kill or something like that.
Reds, I want to see what Cigar's perspective is on his team because I figure there's a beautiful strat that they're trying to do. So what you see right now
Oh,
in his team, KK, the purple player, is acting as a bait. So Cigar's team is entirely situated here. They're trying to spot out where the people are, and the bait is going around trying to draw the fire of all the other people in the map, and he is getting all the fire concentrated on him. Where Cigar and his team are now looking out, getting the information where the other teams are, and they're going to be going in for the hunt. This is like big brain strat. I'm not gonna even. I don't even kill you on this. It is a big brain strat coming in. Look at
Oh,
that! Look at that! Look at that!
oh, but he
oh,
does get spotted, and he does get his entire armor completely cracked up. Though his teammate has also extremely low on HP and has to get the hell out. He has to take refuge here in this small little toiletries here as we are heading to our final circle phases. And oh, Cigar going in for the spray. It looks like he's taking a fight, and I believe this is with Team Mackle. Are these the last two squads remaining in this matchup?
No, we do have 3 squads remaining in the matchup, Rats.
Oh wait, so who's the third squad? If it's
I think it's Hades because I figure it's Hades.
yeah, but it looks like it might be Team Hades. What is he up to though? He's actually far away. It's just it's just Hades and his teammate Yuma who are alive, and looks like they have to move to the circle. Well, we're gonna go back to Mackel and Cigar's perspective here, as they are having one hell of a fight coming in quick. And oh, Cigar extremely low on health, has to go ahead and armor up. They're taking a lot of explosive damage here in these toilets against Team Mackle, trying to see whoever gets knocked out first is going to be the loser of this fight. And almost
But they have the compound advantage. I mean, they have all the cover that they need. You just need to hold the compound. There's no one close. The zone is perfectly onto them. I mean, it's all coming from lower grounds. Oh, quick tag coming in from the wall over there, and that's going to be a quick trades. It's a what?
oh,
Oh my god!
there you go. So these are the last two squads, right? This was beautifully done by Cigar. I'm not sure how many kills these guys have scored, but taking a look at it, looks like they've got a total of 8 kills. I think Trex has got 8 kills. They've got a total of 17 kills and a first place finish. So that's going to be 37 points for Cigar YT. But we can actually see from the perspective of the other guys as well, as we can see here. This is team... no, this is not Team Mackle actually. This is... yeah, it's not Team Mackle here. This is a completely different team.
like it's a delayed time. I think so.
Yeah, I think this is Team Sick Warrior. I believe Sick Warrior had to leave due to a medical emergency, so his team have continued the fight. So I believe they have come in second here against Team Cigar YT, but beautifully done by Cigar as he wins that first map there. And again, shout out to the players for such an amazing game. But Cigar, he's going to start off Warzone strong with a 17 kill victory. That is just absolutely amazing to see how things pan out.
I mean, that easily pushes him up in the leaderboard. So that is a win-win, big win for Cigar. It's something that, I mean, winning a match, getting so many kills, 17, that's big, that's huge, and easily stepping ahead in this one.
Yep, and there you go, the Warzone victory going in favor of these guys. But again, congratulations to Cigar for winning the first game here in the Colorful Streamer Battle Season 1 Warzone, brought to you by Colorful and NVIDIA GeForce India. But that is not all. We'll be back with more games. We've got more games coming your way. 2 more games. We will also be back with the scorecard. So don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the colorful streamer battle season 1 Warzone, as we have come to an end with the first map. And looking at the scoreboard right now, it is looking really good for Cigar YT as he managed to get first place here in this tournament here. Like, he actually comes first with 37 points, and right behind him is gonna be Sick Warrior, who who did not come second, by the way. The guys came third, but they had a total of 13 kills, allowing them to take that second position. The same for Mackle and Mirror as well. As Team Mackle, they placed 5th and Mirror placed 7th, but they did get the number of kills. I think the person who got the highest number of kills was Mirror, who got a total of 21 kills, and that propelled him to the 4th position, right? As for Hades plays, you guys can see even though he came second, he did only manage to get like 8 kills in total, which came to 23. So you can see right now it's a very close game between these teams. So this is gonna get really crazy, as these are your current top 8. Cigar YT currently on top, 37 points, looking really good, really strong. And we are going to be jumping into the game in just a bit. We're just waiting to see where the drops, what's going to be the tactic, maneuver, what's going to be, the whole thing. Right now, joining me for this broadcast, of course, is going to be Gaming Madness and Rambo. So boys, tell me, what do you guys think of that first game?
Well, I can give you two perspectives. One was Cigar and two was Hades. So two of these streamers, they are the top streamers that we have in the list, and both of them were fighting it out and they came out on the top. And you know how hungry they are for the kills, because they had like 17, 18 kills respectively.
But here's the thing, looking at the scoreboard, right? Hades was supposed to be in second place, but Sick Warrior, the person who came in third, had more kills than him. But forget that, Mirror FPS, he came in 7th position, and I believe I think the 7th position, you get a total of 3 points, right? He managed to get 21 kills, and that propelled him all the way to the top, right? So it looks like the match is live. We're going to go ahead and switch to our cam right here. Let's take a look at the winning squad right now, Cigar YT, as they have already dropped down by the mines, in fact, and it looks like they're going to be grabbing all the loot that they can get. So Cigar YT, they actually held out pretty well in that toiletries compound there, where they faced off against not one, not two, but 3 different squads. I believe it was Team Sick Warrior, Team Mirror, and Team Mackle, Sick Warrior, and Team Hades plays. What do you guys think? How do you guys think map 2 will go with respect to what happened in map 1?
I mean, I've already seen how they had played in the previous map, in that closed situation, in that toilet where we never thought there would be a war, but it happened there. And he took out 3 squads. They took out 3 squads. So I mean, the squad, I mean, they have the clear advantage, and I mean, of course, they need to take even more advantage if they can get more kills. And you have to see the bigger picture to get more kills and everything as well, to get more points and get your score high. So of course, I believe Cigar is going to go for that. And I believe, by looking at the previous match, something like that is going to happen in this round as well.
But if you ask me, I mean, I'm gonna bench on Mackle for this game, because last game Mackle had an unfortunate zone and angle, so he had the low zone and lower angle, so he couldn't punch out at the right time. But Cigar is a guy who we should not take lightly, and he did perform last game, and I think he's going to be performing this game as well. But tactics wise, it is going to be same. Some of these squads are going to be playing passive, some of them are going to play aggressive, but at the end, it all comes down to those placement points.
Yep, the placement points are actually, I mean, I wouldn't say it's completely all on the placement points if you're a kill heavy squad, right? I mean, with the example of Mirror, who came in 7th and still managed to make it to the top 4 because of the number of kills he had attained. 21 kills. I mean, that is actually a high number that was the highest number of kills we had in the match, right? And now looking at Team Mackle, they're going to be taking control of this military base and grab all the loot that they can from this point here. I actually want to see what is Hades plays up to, and oh, it looks like he got taken down here by God 96. If you're gonna go ahead and capture that perspective really soon.
But he does. I mean, wait. God 96 gets. Oh, all right. I messed up.
Yeah, I believe God 96 also got taken down earlier as switching to his perspective right now, right? Looks like they did get taken down by another team, so we did miss a bit of the action right there coming in. So let's go back and take a look at Mirror FPS, who is also in this running. He is alive and well away from the gulag. They've also got the weapon loadout drop, so that means each of them are going to be getting the perks. Now, what is the reason why people go? What do you guys think is the main reason for going for the weapon loadout drops? Is it for the weapons, the utility, or the perks?
Honestly, I believe it's because of the sync that they have with that specific weapon. These guys play Warzone all the time, so they're kind of fine-tuned that one weapon with the selective number of perks that they are playing on. So it's giving a bit of a more advantage when you play with the said weapons that you have been playing with throughout Warzone. It's going to give you that edge. When to reload, when to scope out, the fire rate. All those things factor in. That's why these people want to use the comfortable weapons that they have. Instead of searching them in the map, they can just call it in an airdrop and they can get themselves their own weapons.
Yeah, I mean, true. Gaming. What about yourself? What do you think? Why do you think people go for the weapon loadout early on into the game? Is it the weapons, the utility, or the perks?
I mean, as Rambo said, I think they customize their guns in the way they want it to be. When you select guns, find guns in this game, they are not very customized. They're not at all customized. They're not powerful at all. They're powerful to some extent, but not as much as the loadouts that you have built yourself after playing hours and hours of Warzone or Call of Duty in general. And they have, with the customization, you have high rate of fire, maybe a better accuracy. All that counts in these games, because if you have all of those in a particular gun, then you have much better chance of destroying someone.
You might want to hold on to that thought, because our boy Mirror just shotgunned a team right there. He's gonna lose all of his armor though, and oh, it looks like one of his teammates is taken down, gonna be reviving himself, and it looks like they're gonna go ahead and wipe out an entire squad. ST16 will bite the dust, as they will all be sent to the gulag there by Team Mirror FPS. Right, now coming back to
amazing shotgun is right there. This is close quarter shotguns, perfect.
Yeah, this is a striker if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean,
but the thing is, there's another small factor why people go for the drops, for their own weapons. I mean, they don't grind that much not to showcase what skins they have. That's also a factor. They want to get those cool skins that they got by grinding the game.
I mean, see, now before we get into, we'll get into cosmetics in just a bit. All right, we'll get to cosmetics in just a bit. I promise you guys, because I know everybody loves cosmetics. But my takes on like the weapon loadout early on, like in the early game at least, is mainly I would say it's a mix of the weapon and the perks, right? Because see, it all depends on what's gonna go late game. Now, as Gaming Madness mentioned, there are some weapons that are extremely strong. They have like preset conditions. All the legendary weapons, right? The weapons that are color coded orange tend to be extremely strong. Sometimes the enemy's weapon from the weapon loadout could also be stronger than the one that you have, right? It all comes down to preference of what kind of weapon they use, right? But I believe it's the perks that mainly play a huge role, because the perks stick with you till the end, right? Till you get eliminated or not, like till you get eliminated from the map, till you sent to the gulag, right? Because those perks can actually give a slight added advantage against your opponents, like such as a perk such as quick draw, where you can switch to your secondary faster. That would be very important in a 1v1 gunfight, or maybe if you're stuck in a 1vx situation, right? But in terms of the weapons, I think it just, the weapons are there early on so that, you've got some strong weapons to work with. But in the late game, those weapons, I wouldn't say they become useless. Again, as you guys mentioned, preference is the key of the game, right? They might stick to it, or if they find a powerful weapon, they'd probably go with that, because at the end of the day, you're gonna need like high damage weapons for the late game, because your armor, like heavy armor, all of that comes into play, and it becomes extremely hard. Like you tend to lose out on a lot. Like all the weapons, right? All the assault rifles, shotguns, they kind of deal the same damage with the armor that you have, right?
Well, I mean, I want to sorry to cut you off there, Rats, but I think you might want to tune into Cigar's perspective.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead to Cigar's perspective as he is currently by the TV station here with his squad, and they are by the edge of the smoke, and it looks like they might have spotted a particular squad coming in. It looks like a squad might be trying to hunt them down or something, but we will find out in just a bit. Alright,
What's
what?
going with PKM there? This is quite interesting in my opinion.
Yeah, would you go for the PKM yourself, Gaming Madness?
I'm not that kind of guy who goes for the PKM. I think for me, I think I'm much more into SMGs. And if I'm going with long shots like this, I think I'll go with a different sniper instead. LMGs are great, but I mean, in my opinion, close quarters is where I shine the most, and long quarters, I think a sniper is much better in my opinion.
So you're,
But again, everybody it's their preference.
so we'll put you in the SMG sniper category, correct?
Exactly.
Right. What about you, Rambo? What would you go for? What would be your two preferred weapons?
Sniper rifles.
Just
Just that. I mean, I am never good at close range combats, you know. Even a little bit Warzone, CS, Go. I'm just good with those snipers, you know. I just like to play the long range shots, the passive style gameplay.
all right. So it looks like there was a bounty on Cigar Whitey, and they managed to survive the bounty coming in. And it looks like supply choppers are gonna be entering the war zone, and these can be very beneficial for the people in this game because I think what supplies have like an entire loadout drop, correct?
Yeah, but if you do take them down, you still get some, exclusive stuff.
Oh, and Cigar looks like he's gonna go ahead and destroy this. Wow, that one PKM actually did do quite a lot of damage there as that chopper is gonna get taken down, and the supply crate will fall down though. But the thing is, people around the area would definitely have seen that chopper falling down, so they know
No.
that there is a squad happening there. And oh,
I mean, they have an angle, but are they going to be going for the push right now? It's I mean, look at it. It's right in the open, Rats. And the UAV
Very
did spot
much.
like a full squad. I mean, right there. It's right there. Like
I mean, see,
south of them.
see the only cover. Oh, they do have some engagement coming in from the northwest as they go ahead with the PKM, going ahead with the spray. They did spot out the sniper coming in from there, as the supply crate is still available. They still haven't gone to contest it or take it. But it looks like they will have to go ahead and fight for it. And Cigar Whitey, he's gonna go jump straight for that supply drop and gonna go ahead and capture that helo cargo. What kind of items does one get from such loot?
I mean, it's all about your luck, to be honest. Sometimes
that
it's
is-
extremely rare.
But that is actually a good haul. Ammunition box, an armored satchel crate, like absolutely beautiful. This actually fully does. I can imagine a squad that has been sent to Gulag taking out a supply chopper would be very beneficial. They also managed to get themselves a grenade launcher, and that is very useful if you use it right.
I mean, I would agree on you, Rats. But again, this drop wasn't that exclusive because I've seen drops with some rare stuff. I mean, it's a general drop. You can get these kind of weapons and whatnot all around the map. But there are some very, very rare drops that you get from these supply crates which drop right from the choppers.
All right, so
I think it goes with the supply drops everywhere. I think that you have it's like luck factor. Oh, you got
Yeah,
this. Oh, well,
yeah.
we have to go with this, I guess.
We're going to take a quick switch towards Hades. They are in the south eastern part of it, and they are very close to a supply crate themselves. They also do have a bounty to take down Bob Noor. I believe Bob Noor would be in. Believe he belongs to team.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I mean,
okay. Looks
he
like
spotted him, but he did not see him. He spotted him, but he did not engage. Okay, they're going to be going in for a passive push coming in here.
Yeah, it looks like they were facing off against Team Falcon Gaming. I believe he's not in the game though, but he does manage to complete the contract and take him down, and they're going to be able to get the bounty, get the loot that they need, and they're going to walk.
I mean,
away.
I'm quite amazed that the amount of, I mean, no one is going in for those supply choppers. They don't want to risk it, They feel that whatever they have in the inventory is enough for them.
I mean, it's a question. I feel like, do you really need like very much to go for the supply. I mean, it's supply drops, of course, will give you some really cool stuff, but do you really need to go in and jeopardize and risk your everything for your team basically to get that supply drop? It's like a hard call in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
it comes to that, yeah. But it looks like Team Mackle, they're going to be sniping somebody here towards, I believe this is to their north. Yep, they're going to be going ahead and a cluster strike being inbound. Mackle going to quickly get the hell out of there with that chopper so that it doesn't blow up. His teammate Cabra is all the way in front. And looks like they are actually in fights with another squad. They seem to be fighting the squad in the circle here by the northwestern part of the map, of the zone in fact.
And the other team is on like near the forest area, so more trees, hard to snipe. I think very good cover for the enemy side, and the only thing I think they can do is probably go towards them, but maybe at the same time no. And I think they're just gonna go around, try to maybe find a different position or just get away from that situation.
At this point, they're just chilling and flushing out all those corner hotspots.
Yeah.
When people try to camp outside through the zone of the map.
Oh, totally.
Very true, yeah. But also again, you got to remember looking at the HP of the helicopter, right? It's not it's like 75% in, and you wouldn't want that because 1 PKM and if that's Siga YT, he's gonna get a complete squad elimination, right? So
that's gonna put a big smile on his face.
Yeah, it's gonna put a big that would definitely put a big smile on his face. So he has to, he'll actually be walking away with a lot of bounty and loot there. So Mackle right now is going to be holding his ground. A new safe zone has been identified and he has to get to that. He's going to go ahead, pick up the rest of his squad, doing a bit of scouting as well. I believe he might just be close to Team Hades, if I am not mistaken, who is also moving on to his position. And now he'll be entering the circle. I mean, they are at the farmland, so they are close. And it looks like we might see... it looks like the king has been spotted here, as someone has put up a king's thing. Now let's go ahead and switch to Mirror as he gets into a firefight right here. I believe he might be the one with the king contract. I could be wrong, but there are people nearby. Mirror and his team holding on to this household compound. Throws in the flash, gets the tag.
Does not go for the push entirely. I mean, smart move, but takes the man down.
Beautifully done right there. Beautifully done. Completely eliminates him and sends him to the gulag. Is the gulag closed at this point, or is it still open?
I mean, it is still open, Reds. We're still well within the third phase. I mean, it's the medium phase.
Right, I think it closes in phase 5, right?
Yeah, it closes onwards to 4 and 5. So
4 and 5.
we're in that phase, but we're not there yet. We still have a lot of people. I mean, we had 30 plus people alive in the lobby. I mean, there's a lot of people to play around with. But again, the zone, once it starts crunching in, we're going to see a lot of action coming in because there's a whole lot of people alive. The last game, we were having like 20 people alive when this zone was in active mode. But now we have 30 plus.
Yeah, this is going to be getting a bit crazy here. As it looks like we might actually turn our attention to Mr. Swishy, as he is also involved in a firefight with someone here by the radar array. For those of you who don't know about the radar array, really fun spot in the campaign mode for Cold War. I honestly like this spot, but I'm not going to give you reasons because that would be spoilers. So if you guys ever get the time to play Cold War, go ahead, check it out. But meanwhile, back into this game, Mr. Swishy, he's going to be holding onto this radar array, and I believe the team that is the most closest to him is Team Mackle. They are actually, I believe, they are close to the array, if not near it, because they are by the edge of the circle. And it looks like everyone is trying to hunt down the king here. Somebody in this game has the king contract available. and now they are currently being hunted down by every squad out there.
Trying to check if it's safe to go out, and finally it is. So gotta move away from this. I mean, of course, the zone is closing in, but
Oh yeah,
I mean, I don't
they
know.
got to move from the gas. Yeah, they have
They definitely
definitely.
have to.
Yeah,
The ring just closed in, so well, they got some time. But I mean, I don't know what the strategy is. I think they're gonna circle around and try to see what they can do.
yep, let's see what they're gonna do here. Anish Max, he's just gonna be chilling by this tree here. I think they are well within the circle and they're just slowly playing this. You know, they don't want to take any chances coming into this game, right? As for our current leader, Cigar Whitey, they are still up and running. They have lost one of their members, so they are currently a man short, and it looks like they might actually just be in a fight with someone here, but they're just playing it safe. I think they're just setting up a convoy to gatekeep a couple of people as his teammate.
This, I mean, why would they get keep here? I mean, it is outside the zone, so I think they are going to be
They have
going
to
in
move
for.
along
Yeah,
anyway.
I think they were waiting for Trex to come back because Singh was taken down by Team Mirror, and they are going to be taking a lot of damage. The explosion coming in. I don't think this is what Cigar Whitey wanted. Oh, but this is not looking good as
Oh,
all
is
of
he gonna be down? Oh my god!
Oh,
But I think he still has a gulag. Oh, never mind.
Nope, he does not
He
have the
was squad
gulag.
wipe.
Yeah, he was
Oh my
completely
God.
squad wiped in this, and I believe he was wiped by Team Swishy. Let's go ahead and switch to their perspective soon because I think they are we are running a delay, of course, right? As they are now currently heading to their fight. So now you guys can see, looks like they have already spotted someone by this stadium area, and Verdang Stadium 1984 looks pretty neat. I actually love this stadium more than the old one. Right now, back into this match, the fight. Team Swishy are moving in. The thing is, will they be able to capitalize and make the most of it? Let's find out.
Going for the shots.
You do realize what's coming after this, right? Because after this one zone, that is the fourth zone, the fifth zone, and it comes in, the gulag is going to be closed. So anyone who dies completely dies off the game. So after this point, that is after 30 seconds right now, this is going to be havoc for all the teams who are still alive in the zone. They got to be playing it a little passive, but the zone is not going to be forgiving them because as far as what I can see right now, the zone is moving into a congested area because it doesn't seem that they have much to play with. It's all going to be a dense city environment.
Yep, I mean, see, you can see half the zone is in the stadium, the other half is outside, right? So
Exactly.
right now, Team Swishy, they are chilling at the moment, right? They can, because right now, I believe they're the only squad that have conquered the stadium area, and now they are going in for the hunt to try and take down whoever is found here. Now that the gulag is officially closed, any kill here is a bonus, and people just can't afford to get immediately eliminated like that, right? So they gotta be very careful moving forward here in this point of the game.
I mean, they have to play a little bit passive here and also a little bit aggressive. So a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But, you know, they have to just be very cautious about what they have to do because one death, you're not coming back, sir.
Yep, exactly. They got to be very careful, right? What about Team Mackle? Are these guys still in the running? I believe they are still in the running here. They are also well within the circle. They still have the helicopter, which is really good in case if they want to go ahead and move around. And it looks like they might just spot a vehicle, deals a bit of damage to that, sending them away from the circle. Right, just playing the gatekeeper here at this rooftop for anybody who decides to come.
I mean, he did shoot at the truck, and I think, like, why did he go for that shot and then just stop at the moment? Because I don't know what was going in his mind to go for the shot at the time being, because he's way too up high over there. But again, holding that rooftop in a secure position for now, I think is it's a very good spot, to be honest, in my opinion, unless and until somebody flies over with the helicopter, because that's what everybody loves to do. But we have to see what they can do in that situation.
I mean, what Mackle has done here,
Ooh.
I gotta give credit to him.
That was a beautiful shot right there. Completely.
Man's a beast.
Man just deletes a person from a skyscraper instantaneously. Absolutely beautiful. I believe this is the car 98, right? The one that he's wheeling right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I want to give credits to Mackle here is that he kind of analyzed that the zone was gonna be in a densely populated area, like the buildings that you have here, and he chose to play the higher game. And he got a chopper, and he's got a whole lot of roofs to play on right now. So he's gonna be having that amazing advantageous angle right now because he just needs to look down, and there's gonna be a whole lot of chickens to butcher. Look at this, look at this. I'm just talking about it right now, and he spots another of a tango just pushing in. He gives an attack for his team, and they're gonna be converging and firing at the same position. That is an insane amount of advantage and knowledge. That's too much power for one person.
All right, so for those in chat wondering how much of Call of Duty nerd Rambo is, right? He just called the enemy's targets that Mackle spotted as tangos, also short for targets, right? He literally just so that's so much of a nerd. Like he knows this game in and out alongside Mackle, right? But I think what I think would change the aspect of the game if Call of Duty decided to add repair kits as an ability you can use to repair your vehicles. Right, and Mackle will be able to get the shot. Those spots one. Oh, beautiful headshot!
I am. Oh my God, dude, this guy's a monster. I don't want to be playing.
Just needs a few, like, I guess milliseconds. I mean, and then just takes a shot. Boom, headshot. Boom, they're down. Not going back. Bye bye. Good night.
Yep, those are the words coming in from Mackle when he fired that bullet. Beautiful stuff coming in from him. But yeah, just imagine if there were repair kits, right, that could repair the status of your helicopter. And these guys have to be careful because look at the health of this helicopter. They gotta do a quick hot drop, and a hot drop is what they will do right here. But the enemy who was in this rooftop is gonna jump away to safety, and they're gonna get another rooftop for themselves. But the helicopter gets blown to bits as
I mean,
Mackle,
this is one of the best strats I've ever seen. I mean, oh my God, this guy, his aim. Please stop him. No,
my God, another down.
Oh my God, dude, this guy is going nuclear, man. He's just got it off. I mean, he's in a right angle. He has another one. He knocks it with the nade. Will it finish him off? Double nades coming in. Nade storm. Will he get the kill? Oh my God. Okay, that's. I'm out of words. That's genuinely what I can tell you. I'm out of words.
Who can stop this man now? From the rooftop.
He's on a spree.
The man comes from the skies.
He's on a spree at this point.
You guys know the phrase "death from above." That's Mackle right now. I mean, again, elimination after elimination. I mean, in just a span of 2 minutes, he just eliminated 3 people from this rooftop, right? He just knocked out 2 people, eliminated another.
I wanted to tell you some interesting thing about Warzone. Popular games like PUBG and all the other titles, when they have that last zone, they stick to that zone, right? In Warzone, when it's a last zone, like when it's a finishing 10th zone, the zone completely varies. So the zone shifts. Take a look at the map. What happens after this last zone.
Yeah. I know about this. Yeah, this is very
pushes
similar.
to a side.
I think this is
it pushes the campers outside. This is a very cheeky move that they did, and I love it. I love what.
Yeah, I mean, this is just not available in Warzone as well, right? Because a lot of battle royals have employed this because it does get very competitive towards the last zone. I think the most chaotic last zones I would have seen would probably come from Fortnite, and you guys will witness that too, as we do have Fortnite remaining in the Colorful Streamer Battles Season 1 here, brought to you by Colorful and Warzone. And now, as you mentioned there, Rambo, it looks like the zone is going to be moving to another place as we are down to, I believe, we were down to 3 teams in this matchup.
Yep, but Mackle does have an angle. He's not going to be forgiving that. And the zone is not going to be forgiving that as well. This zone is going to hurt a lot. So he's going to be having a nice angle right now. Takes off his armor, but the nade is going to do the damage. And the nade
gets the
elimination.
The other nade going down. Will it get the kill? No, it does not. But the zone is in Mackle's favor. He's still comfortably up on this high ground.
Yeah, I mean they can still they're at the edge right now, so they also have a small little spot where they can jump down to cover if they are being shot in. And now the circle again moving in their favor. They can't keep getting away with it. Because they are doing a wonderful job right now as they are utilizing this moving zone right here. Mackle still holding on to the top right there. I wonder how many people
like literally in their favor. This is brilliant.
What I want to know who is actually near them right now, because they seem to be the ones dominating this match, and it seems highly likely that they will be the ones who will probably take this home, the second game home, as all four of their members are alive, and it looks like the fight continues. They have spotted another going in for the pot shots and the trades coming in, elimination after elimination. And oh, Mackle, I don't think that was expected.
He doesn't care. He got the
Because
game.
they won.
Yep, they got the
That's
win
why.
right there. Absolutely done. Beautifully done there by Mackle as the boys. They win it. I think they win it with a total of, let's take a look at that score line, right? So he's got the first place, and I believe he got a total of 20 kills in that affair. So beautifully done by Mackle. Absolutely insane. Congratulations to the man, as we have come to an end of our second map. Unfortunate for Cigar, as he couldn't close it out and ends up in 12th place. But Mackle, they have actually done it, and it is just absolutely beautiful. Well done coming in from Team Mackle, man. That was just one insane hell of a game, I must say.
That was one insane hell of an ending, because it looks like half of the kills he took was at that rooftop.
Yeah,
My God.
that is true. That is true, right? They've been extremely aggressive, and they have been winning fights left, right, and center. Beautifully done there from these guys. But we will be back, ladies and gentlemen, with the final map of the Colorful Streamer Battle Season 1 Warzone, brought to you by Colorful and Nvidia GeForce India. Mackle takes game number 2. Now we'll find out who takes game number 3, and eventually we'll take the entire tournament. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Colorful Streamer Battle Season 1 Warzone, brought to you by Colorful and NVIDIA GeForce India. What an amazing map 2 that was. And from that, my god, we saw a man just, speak out and show us what it means, for what it means for the statement "death from above." As Mackle, they will take the first place with that one Warzone victory with 64 points in total. I believe Mackle, they had a total of 20 kills that first game, with 18 kills in the 20 kills in the second in game number 2, with 18 kills in game number 1, bringing their total tally to 64 points, right? And following him is going to be Hades Players, who also had a very good game the last time around, as he got a total of 13 kills and placed third in the overall stand board. Right behind Hades is going to be Cigar YT, who managed to get the Warzone victory in the previous game, but in the second game he got taken down in 12th position. Now joining me for the broadcast for this final game is going to be Gaming Madness and Rambo. Gentlemen, thoughts on that previous game?
I mean, all I can say is I saw Mackle, I saw sniper shots, I saw grenades flying, and I saw death. So there was a lot of that happening at the very end. Mackle able to get so many kills over there. Probably half of the kills was from that rooftop, and got that points. It's insane how we saw Cigar YT at the very top, and then now we have Mackle at the very top with Cigar YT at the third position.
Yeah, I mean, if Mackle wins this one, right, looking at the overall scoreboard, he is definitely going to be jumping onto third place right here, right? That is hands down if he wins the the Warzone tournament in the Colorful Stream Battle Season 1. But the main fight comes between Cigar YT and Hades Place, as they are both tied for 151 points, and at the moment they are neck and neck against each other, with Hades having the lead over Cigar with 3 points. What do you think is going to go? What do you expect? Like, who do you think is going to be on top of this list after we're done with Warzone?
I mean, it's very hard to say for me to see who's gonna, because it's like, in a way, it's like it's in luck, but also at the same time how each team performs, and especially looking at how Cigar YT goes for the win, gets an amazing points, but now looking at the second round and now how he unfortunately did not score as much, but still looking at how there's a Cigar and Hades, almost neck to neck are fighting against each other for that spot. It's like it's an unpredictable situation at this moment. But I just want to see some action. Let's see what happens. I am still hoping that Cigar YT can come back for it, because I want to keep the hope strong, and that's what I'm all about, I think. But I hope that things go well with Cigar with the third round.
Yep, I mean, hopefully with Cigar he can come back and bounce, because he's gonna need the win. Like, at this point, if you look at the Warzone tournament, it all comes down to who has a really good game, and it all comes to do whether Mackle gets an early exit or continues to stay. Because see, if Mackle still manages to stay till the end, it is confirmed that he is going to be winning this tournament hands down, right? And when it comes to taking the overall score, the overall points for the entire tournament, I think it comes to a close play between Cigar YT and Hades Place. It all comes down to where these teams would position themselves throughout,
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Mackle, I believe he's definitely gonna win this Warzone tournament thing. But overall, this neck and neck fight is going to be interesting. But I want to see what with round 3 coming up next. I want to see what Mackle goes for, and with the win, with the boost of confidence, with the team that won previously and got so many kills. I want to see what Mackle does, whether they will be able to go ahead and secure, maybe if they can secure another victory, man, that's it, game over. They are at the very top easily. But let's see what happens with this team, and even with the Hades plays, or even Cigar YT, to see what happens with this round.
Yep. All right. So we are ready. I believe Cigar YT is already in the game. We're gonna go ahead and jump into his perspective right now as we begin our final map. Now, Cigar YT, Hades Plays, and Mackle, these guys are going to be the ones to look out for. Whoops, apologies for that. I believe there is a bit of an issue coming in from Mackle there, but we're going to go ahead and switch on to Falcon Gaming. We haven't seen much from Falcon Gaming in the scoreboard so far. I mean, he has been playing really well. I believe he is currently positioned ninth, right behind ST16 here in this tournament. So hopefully we can see some amazing players coming in from him. As yep, I mean, I'm just ready to see how things are gonna pan out.
I mean, placement is all I think is important at this point. Falcon, unfortunately, not doing that great. At the same time, he is still in the top 10 leaderboard in this tournament right now. But he needs to play this in a better way. I think a little bit more focus will easily let him go into a higher, give him or let this team go to a higher spot. But again, Falcon has been so far playing like perfectly fine, but he needs to I mean, if possible, try.
All right, so it looks like we might see quick fight happening here at God 96. And oh, this is just the warm-up phase. Never mind, I got debated. It's all good. Let's just jump into Mackle and pretend that never happened, as he's also preparing to drop. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, all of these streamers are playing with the delay, so it could be different times for each of them, but it is the same game that they're in. It is the same zone, so we will be bringing you all that action as as we continue on.
All right, so Gaming Madness, I have a question for you though. If I had to judge between two teams, that is Mackle and Cigar, and if they got a head-on-head, who would you think would come out as a better team?
It's hard to say because I believe like Mackle is very much better in terms of when there's a scoping chances, in my opinion. When he's at the high ground, I think Mackle nails that. As far as I've seen in this match, especially in the last match, comparing to the last match, I think the high ground, I think Mackle goes for it. But if he goes to a close quarter situation, it could be hard to tell. But I believe like Cigar YT might have the upper hand. But again, it only depends upon when these two guys fight in those type of situation. It could be the other way around. We never know. But I believe that's how I would go with.
Yep, and also, so we have lost feed to Cigar YT, but we did find his teammate Trexin. And fun fact, Trex plays with a PlayStation controller. He plays the PC version of Call of Duty with the controller, so this is gonna be interesting. Like I mean, we've seen him play. He seems to be the top fragger coming in from Team Cigar YT, and this is actually pretty cool. I've never seen a Warzone player on PC play with the controller. That's actually pretty cool.
But that's the thing, with the Warzone with controllers, if you're playing from a console, it gives you that kind of an aim assist kind of thingy. But when you're playing with a PC, it detects that you're playing on a PC. And even if you do connect a controller, some of the main controls are restricted since you are already a PC player. So that's
right.
Kind of something I like about how Battle designed this.
Technically, it's like a very light aim assist, you could say. It's not like 100% aim assist.
I mean, there is no aim assist with the controller if you're using it on the PC version.
So for every shot he lands, that just shows how well he is going to be playing here. And I think he is trying to find someone. The UAV has spotted someone in the area, and Trexin is trying to see if he can find that target. And he is going in for the aggressive push. I mean, Team Cigar YT, they have got... they've got the UAV with them, so they are going to be utilizing that to try and scope out people, because at the end of the day, kills do matter. And I think he might have spotted two people going to the left there.
Looks like he's looking for the third, hopefully for the third to just come around and just run in that space, but apparently that's not... he's getting shot at. That's not very good.
There was someone at the window there. This is Team Swishy.
This is why keyboard and mouse matters more, and you get that fast-paced action, fast-paced movement via keyboard and mouse, but that's not the same with the controller.
I mean, I would say, it all comes down to the preference at the end of the day, right? It doesn't matter which is like, we can go ahead we can go ahead with the debate which is better, keyboard, mouse, controller. I mean, it's the same argument that comes in with Osu, right? Like, which is faster? Is it the tablet or the mouse, right? But we don't need to get into that. But meanwhile, looks like Team Mackle, they are in a bit of a situation as Mackle is currently taken down here, but he is gonna get revived thanks to Champ Boy as. Looks like Cabra's also got taken down here, as looks like they might be having a fight with someone here by
But,
this bunker in the military base.
Oh, that is Joker's team right there in the bunker, and Mackle knows that they are. I mean, they don't have much to fight back because he hasn't seen much shots coming at him. So I think he is gonna go for a push. I think he's gonna commit to taking these guys down. On the other side, I think Joker's team is also scrambling to get away from that place because they don't have much to play with right now. Oh, he does call in a cluster strike to that location. That's going to be forcing them back into the cave. But again,
Oh, yeah,
how is this going to pan out?
I mean, looks like they're just giving a little bit of time to, like, stop them from moving towards them.
But it just seems like this is gonna be some close range combats coming in. Oh, he spots them all. Wait, are 4 people going on a quad right now? Oh my god, they have 4 people going on one quad right now. It would be a
Mackle
miracle.
again.
It would be a miracle if he lands a shot at this range. You know, they're literally over the ridge, and he's just trying to land a couple of ghost shots. You know, he
Yeah.
doesn't know where the opponent is, and he just knows the proximity where they are going to. But he's going to be trying to scope in some shots via that. Oh, misses once, but 4 people on a quad. That's just something. Is like a big target. It's like a big bounty you're putting on their head.
I mean, and that's completely true. That's something that I'm like, okay, that's happening right now.
I mean, see that 4 people on a quad. I mean, wait, his teammate spots the team for him, but what?
Oh,
My man!
beautiful. And he also drops
a
the
cluster
cluster
strike.
strike. Oh,
I think
yeah, they're gonna prevent the resurrect coming in here, and there you go. They get the vehicle completely destroyed. I don't think he got the elimination as well, did he? I know he got another down from that.
but I think he connected. He got 1 down and I think 1 killed. I think because the
Yeah.
guy who got knocked out got killed and the guy who was with him got knocked out.
Well, it looks like they are gonna go there to get that confirmed. We make sure that the kill was confirmed because I believe he might have downed 2 people instead of 1. And there you go, Mackle going aggressive, finds 1, misses the shot, but goes ahead with the AR and takes him down, eliminates him in the process as well.
I just love the gun animations that Call of Duty have done in this game. It's so beautifully made. The accuracy of all these guns, how they are in real and in game, it's so well made.
Yeah, and there you go with that Team Joker FTW. They're going to get taken down. So yeah, he did take down 1 with the sniper. The cluster took out the 2nd, and these were the 3rd and 4th guys. So a complete team wipe coming in from Mackle. Now let's turn our attention from one fight to a potential to another team that has potential here to make it to the top, and that's going to be Mr. Swishy, because they have been up and at him here really well. They've got a contract. I think they're going to go pick up a contract pretty soon here, just getting as much loot as they can. Loader drops coming in their way too, because they're currently at block 6. And yeah, I mean, also, if I don't know if you guys noticed, but Swishy also does play with the controller.
From the looks of it, as you can see, there he has a I think looks like it's a cluster strike, I believe. You can see that from the key combination, he's playing from PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah, it's a PlayStation controller. Yeah, that was a square, right? That was a square that popped up. So that's
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
controller.
I just now can see my eyes.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, I mean, these guys. So this is gonna be very crazy. I mean, controller players on the PC, I give huge respect, because it is extremely hard to aim with a controller.
I was wondering how Rats figure that out. I mean, now I know why he gets those crucial lob shots when he's playing CS:GO 1v1 with me. He's got an eye of an eagle, man. He just spots things out.
I mean that's just me, right? Like, I mean, I generally I'm not really that good at FPS games. I still believe that. I just prefer playing the genres that I am perfectly happy with.
That's true, and looks like Swishy is much more happy with playing with controllers, and that's, I think, that's pretty awesome
Yeah,
because
see,
aiming and controllers, whew,
yeah,
that's a tough one.
at the end of the day, with your peripherals, keyboard, mouse, controller, even if you decide to play on a wheel, with a racing wheel, an FPS game with a racing wheel, I've seen it happen before. It doesn't matter. It all comes down to your preference. But when it comes to playing a game like Call of Duty, you're gonna definitely need those high frame rates because they are going to enable you even further, right? Nvidia, believes that frames win games, and this is very true because the higher your frame rate, the better you can win. With a lot of new features introduced by Nvidia, such as Nvidia Reflex, as well as DLSS for Warzone, right? That means you're gonna get more FPS for your Warzone games, and that is gonna also, and also with Nvidia Reflex, it does you get low latency. It reduces system latency, which allows you to connect your shots there. And looks like we're going to see a possible fight happening here, and I believe that is against Team Mackle because they're the only ones who roll in that red helicopter by the looks of it.
Oh, looks like he's going for a precision air. Oh, precision airstrike coming in towards them.
Yeah, I think that was a precision airstrike coming in from Mackle there, as he's also got his strike ready, but unfortunately could not land it as he loses two of his teammates. Ang is the only one available. The airspace is a bit too crowded, so there's not much that he can do, but he does spot them out, tries to take the shots in, but unfortunately does not manage to connect. Still has great control though.
I mean, yeah, that's for sure. But again, sniping and aiming at the same time with the controller could be very hard. But again, he's at a very longer distance, so that also come into account.
Yeah.
Oh,
now we can see it was actually Team Mackle who called in that precision airstrike and took down one of the players right there. Even goes in for the second, and I believe that airstrike went ahead and eliminated two of their members. So that is going to give Team Mackle the advantage. Well, switching back to Swishy right here, who is a little bit ahead. He has gotten his teammates back as Gulag is still not closed. Three of them still alive. Ang, I think, completely taken down. He does have his loadout on him, but it all comes down to how well these guys are going to perform.
I mean, it's a very hard situation at this point. Two of his teammates came by. That's pretty good. But again, what's the strategy going to be? What they're going to do with the sniper and the AR? I mean, that's of course a pretty good loadout. Anyways, but it's going to be with time. We will see where and what strategy they will apply to move along with this match.
Yep, indeed, my man, indeed. I mean, he also has got an EMP drone right there. And a lot of people don't really, they kind of underestimate the EMP drone a little bit, right? Because, see, that thing completely disables all your electronics, which means your HUD also gets a bit scrambled there and can cause a bit of haziness, right? So it could deal quite a bit of damage. And I like how, Swishy right now, he has got the stopping rounds. Again, a very powerful add-on to have because they deal, I believe, twice the amount of damage per bullet because they are armor penetrating and they completely melt down your armor. So people, if they're caught in a line, can be immediately mag dumped and taken down with ease.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is something that is very much needed. I think taking that is always beneficial. I think if you find that, I believe you should take it because it's easily gonna penetrate through the armor very quickly, give much more damage to the person. A plus point easily.
You know what's a bigger plus point? Gaming Madness. DLSS. So Warzone got a DLSS update recently, and I just want to tell you the key insights about what DLSS is actually going to do. So it basically renders higher grade graphics at a lower impact on your GPU. So you render good quality graphics with a lesser load on your GPU, which in return gives you better FPS. And this is achieved by NVIDIA RTX GPU. So go out there, get yourself a nice NVIDIA RTX GPU, and there you're going to be having the amazing ray tracing along with amazing FPS with DLSS now in Warzone.
Right, now back into the game. So looks like Falcon Gaming, he is still up and alive, and looks like they are going to be going ahead in that helicopter though. So how many teams are alive at the moment?
I mean, given that this is the third phase circle with about a minute pending, It's gonna be 35 teams are, I mean, sorry, 10 teams are live with 35 plus people still live while kicking in this lobby. But once this circle ends about and we go for the fourth to fifth circle, that is where we're gonna be having quick actions coming in, quick kills coming in, probably maybe a couple of squad vibes,
That's where the big calls happen.
Yeah. So yeah, I still don't have time for that because as far as what I can see, the squads are still pretty spread up. I mean, they aren't close enough to each other. They're trying to play this safe because they know this is the last map and they gotta make this count. If they need the placement points, they need those kills, they need those numbers to make it count.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think what even Mackle is doing right now, trying to stay near the edge of the circle.
Yeah, I mean, you see Mackle, Mackle himself is doing it because
Yeah.
he knows importance of this final map. Because any mistakes that is made right now is going to prove costly and give the other team a huge mammoth of an advantage for them to come up on top.
Yep, and that is true exactly. I mean, that's why they have to be careful towards the late game of this particular map. Now, meanwhile, Team Cigar Whitey, it looks like Cigar had a bit of an internet issue, but we've got Trexen who is going to be there in his stead with the remainder of the squad mates as they are still alive and kicking here in this third map. Because remember, between Cigar and Hades for the overall leaderboard. Right? That's what.
Both of these teams are like close neck to neck, right, Rats? I mean, they are. But there's still one more event to go, but the one with the more momentum right now is going to be having a very beautiful lead.
Yep, and see, the only thing is we got only we lost Cigar's perspective, but we got his teammates, and we do not have Hades' perspective as well because I believe he might have also gone through some technical issue there as well, right? So it all comes down to how well these teams play out as the zone is coming in, new safe zone is incoming. They are getting all the loadouts that they need, and they are prepping themselves up for the next set of zones because see, this is where. Especially these three teams, right? Hades, Cigar, and Mackle. They have to be very careful as to not get eliminated at this point, right? Because that placement will definitely matter quite a lot. And looking at the number of kills that these guys have gotten, right, it is going to come into play. Now we're going to switch back immediately to Mackle, who is suddenly getting onto a fight. He does lose one of his teammates, but he trades it in for another knockout right there. Spots another, knocks him out beautifully, and the kill gets confirmed as they continue the fight. And this is against Team Swishy as they're all getting completely downed here, and they will take the fall. I believe we can even get I don't think that was Team Swishy there.
I mean, this is a circle. I mean, after the circle, apologies for that. After the circle, the Gulag is gonna be closing in. So teams right now, I mean, all this time they were playing a passive. They're going for playing a passive game, and now with the Gulag closing, I don't think it's going to be differing much. But they are going to be holding on to that passive style gameplay. It is just, I mean, it is amazing to see that these teams who are this aggressive, like for example, Mackle himself, is trying to play passive.
I mean, at this point, you probably should, take one squad, come back to the very end of the ring. That's what he's doing, trying to shoot the squad down, goes back. If he can find a high spot, he's gonna go for it, and that's what he's doing, going for that high spot because he wants to snipe the heads of other people.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just a high spot. In fact, he's the reason why he's playing the edge of the circle is to ensure that he will get that good placement point so that he can maintain his lead and win the tournament. It's like Mackle, he's already won one game. He just wants to. He's won the battle right now. He just wants to win the war and ensures his victory in the war zone here without getting that Warzone victory. He's playing it extremely passive and extremely safe. We did see him play very aggressive there in that second game. So we're going to see a different kind of play style coming in from Mackle.
I mean, speaking of different style gameplay, I want to say how Cigar's team pans out, because they were a man down. And for what I see, they were not backing out. They were kind of wanting to go in for some kills.
Yeah, and I believe they already took the fall here.
Oh.
Yep, it looks like Team ST16 was the one who took them down here, as we now have a view spectating angle of Team ST16 as well. I believe he also had a bit of technical issues and could not stream his perspective. Neither could anyone in his team, which is all right, as we will continue on here in Game 3, the final game of the Colorful Streamer Battles Season 1 Warzone. Right, let's see what the others are up to. I believe Mr. Swishy is also alive in this tournament. I mean, he's alive in this game as well, as we are heading to our final circle, and it looks like it is heading towards this stadium area. This is gonna be very tense. I can feel it. I can feel it.
I mean, it has started. That thing has begun. The tension is going to rise up right now. And this is where you need to act smart, I think.
I mean, honestly, seeing where the circle is headed for this game, I'm just going to tell you, it's going to be like, I'm predicting that this is going to be a complete reverse of what we saw last game, where it was a complete dense environment. I think it's going to focus more onto that open space, because take a look at it.
I think we do have an idea, because Mackle does have that information through the contract and the supply drop, so we can see that it is right now at one of the encampments right here, one of the bunkers in the open space. So right now they are just prepping up at the buy station, making sure that they are ready for this final circle coming in, while the rest of the players in the Warzone, it looks like Falcon Gaming might just face into a problem here, as he gets shot down from the distance, I believe, and he is gonna get taken down there by Bearded Panda. That's going to be Team Mackle, who's going to be finding them and taking them down. Let's switch on to Mackle's POV, as Bearded Panda does take him out, and they will have this man advantage. Again, they're going to be playing it very safe. I think this is where the fight is going to begin, with Bearded Panda taking that first shot onto Falcon Gaming here, as we are left with our final set of squads in this third game.
5 squads, 15 people alive. You give me madness. What do you predict? I mean, it's your time to charm. Your time to shine, man. You predicted Mackle's gonna do this, and I mean, it figures that Mackle is still in the driver's seat right now.
I mean, he completely is in the driver's seat. Hello, he's sniping everybody out, trying to at least. And this is. I mean, as I said, we have seen in the last game, but again, this is a different scenario. He's trying to play passive, but at the same time, if you can find someone, if you can find someone's head, and if you can kill that person, he's gonna go for that. And that's what he's doing right now. It's like literally looking at every single direction at the same time. It's so open, this area. Has to do that. And I mean, I think that he might even take the second victory in this round.
Yeah, I mean, he is.
Like, you know what is going to happen, right?
Like, see, he's currently facing off against Swishy's squad, right? Who have taken that bottom, phase over there, right? We can even take a look at Swishy's perspective, but he's also being sandwiched in from the other side by a different squad, and I believe that is gonna be Team Joker by the looks of it, but I could be wrong. As Mackle, he's ready with that precision airstrike and the sniper. He's not gonna go ahead and give this plain victory to Swishy, though. Let's go ahead and switch to Swishy's perspective here, as he is in this compound right now. They have to get into the circle as it is closing in, but right above them in the ridge is Team Mackle, so they have to be careful of how they go about with this, because if they get taken down here, there is no coming back, as the gulag is finally closed.
This is where everything is. Oh my god! This is where the tension rises again. Oh, looks like a teammate has been destroyed from the mid-air. This is beginning to be very not so good for Swishy right now.
Yeah, he also can't use that precision airstrike because the airspace is currently crowded in here. And Mackle, he's also taking a bit of damage here coming in from the pushing teammates of Mr. Swishy, but he is waiting for them to make that push, though. They still got all 4 of their members alive. The thing is, the circle is now going to be moving on to an open field, right? I believe there are like, what, 2 to 3 squads remaining at this point of the game?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I mean,
oh, beautiful shot there from Mackle. Gets the snipe and the precision airstrike to finish him off, but will finish him off regardless. went at a loss of words there, drops the munitions box. And now Team Mackle, they are doing pretty well here in this third and final game, and looks like they just might seal the deal as they are holding their ground and they are getting all the eliminations they need in this matchup. Absolutely beautiful done. Oh, precision airstrike coming towards them, definitely popped in by Mr. Swishy here, as Mr. Swishy, it looks like he just might take the fall. And yeah, they are taking they're taking quite a lot of damage there. Man is still not dead. Circle going to be a bit of a problem here for the side of Mackle and Co, as he has no armor left. He has just the health to work with. So looks like they are going to go ahead and hunt for the last person. And it looks like it is a 2v1 situation, as it is going to be extremely tough between the guys. I believe this is Swishy's last set of peeps right here.
This is going to be very, very interesting at this point. Very tough call, very tough match, close call. This is something. Oh my god, this is very much exciting to see who's going to come on top.
Yeah, I mean this is not Team Swishy though, but this is a different team altogether. I believe this team is gonna be Sick Warrior, if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be Team Matlown, and oh, the flash coming in. They're gonna get completely flashbanged right here, and oh, they are gonna get taken down as Sing Sing is the last person for Team Matlown. The gas is gonna be doing its damage, and he is gonna get taken down there. As looks like Team Mackle will win this. Now we can see from their perspective, they're winning moments as they push in aggressively on the last two members of Team Matlown, and they know where they're located, and they're going in for the push aggressively. Cabra doubling in with Mackle right behind him as they reload and prep up. None of them have any armor on, mind you, so this could have gone either way as they are going in aggressive for the focus. Mackle trying to see if he can get the snipe here. Cabra goes in aggressive along with Champ Boy, and Champ Boy, he will go ahead with the SMG plays, and looks like he will finish off both members of Team Mad Clown, as they will take another Warzone victory, and with that they will actually solidify their win here. They are going to get a total of 20 kills, another 20 kill game coming in from Mackle. Beautifully done as they win the third game, and they also win the complete I think it's safe to say Mackle TV, these guys, they have won the colorful streamer battle season 1 Warzone with a very dominating performance. 2 back-to-back Warzone victories. This team, they have done it, and they will walk away with that grand prize from the 45k IRA prize pool. Absolutely brilliant stuff coming in from them.
I mean, as I predicted, they might be gonna win, and they did. At a situation which was like, I mean, they didn't have any armors, and they still managed to get the kills, wipe the squad, and get the victory.
Yep, that is just absolutely, amazing play coming in from Team Mackle as they get the second Warzone victory. And it is confirmed that they are going to be the winners of this tournament. But as for the second place, we will find that out in just a bit. So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these short messages. Stay tuned for the final score. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the score of the final. We're back with the final scorecard here, with in the Colorful Streamer Battle Season One Warzone, brought to you by Colorful and Nvidia GeForce India. And without any further delay, here are your winners of the Colorful Streamer Battle Season 1. And as you guys can see, Mackle with 2 back-to-back Warzone victories is going to take home the first place with 104 points, followed by Hades Plays, who hasn't gotten any wins but will get the 71 points thanks to the number of kills that he has attained. And of course, third place going to Mad Clown here, who will not gain any wins, but he will get 58 points, and he also had more kills than Mr. Swishy, and hence will get that third place. As Cigar Whitey, he's going to be at 5th with just 1 Warzone victory. He did not have a good game in the previous for game 3, as he had a bit of a technical issue. But again, good try coming in from all the players right here. Mackle, he's going to get the sweet 150 points, but Hades, he is going to get the sweet 100 points, and that is going to take him up the leaderboard here in he's going to get sent to the leaderboard in the overall scoreboard to the first place. So this is absolutely brilliant. Congratulations to Mackle. Gaming Madness, any final closing thoughts?
Amazing action. It was, I mean, I would say just Mackle. That's the end things I want to say. It's just Mackle.
Yeah.
Warzone, this tournament was all just Mackle's amazing shots. Two wins in the last round. It was insane with no armor, getting that shot, wipe squad, and it's just insane how he was able to jump right up in the scoreboard.
Yep, exactly. That is just absolutely beautiful. Mackle, take a bow, my friend. 2 back-to-back Warzone victories and 104 points in the bag, and that is he's gonna be able to take this home, and he is gonna be absolutely he's gonna just take this victory, and he is gonna shine with it, right? And he is gonna get that 150 points. And Hades Place, he's gonna get this win. This second place right here is gonna send him up in the overall scoreboard, and this is an absolute amazing tournament coming in. Rambo, any final closing thoughts?
Well, it was an epic tournament as a whole, and I am excited for the next one, which is going to be Fortnite, which is coming up soon, right, Rats?
Oh, that is right. The next tournament here in the Colorful Streamer Battle is going to be Fortnite, where if we do see any of these guys play, right, if they're going to get the first one. Now, Cigar YT, he can try to come back, he can try to get a placement in Fortnite and try to win the overall thing, but that again depends solely on how it goes down. But yes, we do have Fortnite coming in, so make sure you guys tune in for that. But from everyone here, from the admin side, and from the Colorful team, we thank you so much for taking part and tuning in for Colorful Streamer Battle Season 1 Warzone. A huge shout out to all the streamers, a huge shout out to all the participants, a shout out to our partners, and of course a shout out to the GC Army for showing their support. But with that, we will call it an end to this live stream. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That will be all from us. Congratulations to Mackle and Hades for coming in first and second. And as the chat spams away, Mackle OP is what Mackle just showed us today here at Call of Duty Warzone at the Colorful Streamer Battle Season 1. Thank you, everybody. Take care, good night, and have a wonderful week ahead.